Well, I'm gonna show off my weather radio collection and show you guys what weather radios I have. And as you can see, is my Midland WR-100, and I think it's the C version, I think. But this is and I just plugged it in. But this has actually been a really good radio to me for the past 6 years. But I have noticed that the backlight is starting to kind of get dimmer compared to my newer one that I have. Is another Midland WR-100 that I got at a local thrift store, the Salvation Army, for about $4. And as you can see, the backlight is brighter than the first one. This is a WR-100B, I think. So those are the two WR-100s. And I have an Eton zoneguard, which I did an unboxing back on Wednesday, April 29th, which is about a week and a half ago. And I paid $19 for it at RadioShack. And the last one that can receive the specific area message encoding is my RadioShack Pro-97, which it actually works, but the batteries right now needs to be charged. I don't know if I'll be able to let it run. But yeah, has specific area message encoding. And the other ones that don't have that feature, well, there's a Motorola walkie-talkie, which it's a 22 channel, and it does have the weather band on it, but it does not have the weather alert function, the specific area message encoding. And I paid about $50 for it at Walmart. And here is a Emerson. Let's see, it's on the bottom here. Where is it? RP6246. I got it for about $2 at a Goodwill a few years ago, which has AM/FM, TV sound of channels 2 to 13, and the NOAA weather band. And the most expensive one I have is the Yaesu VR160, which is a scanner and a communications receiver, like a lot of those other expensive ones, which it cost me about $260. And I like wide receivers like that. And I got here's a hand crank one that was a graduation present, and I wind it up, but it doesn't really pick up the weather reception very well. I've noticed after trying it, does not really work all that well. And then we have the Cobra 40 channel CB radio, and on the side it will have 3 weather channels, and it has a BNC plug-in, which is good. I have tried the transmitter part of the 40 channels. It does not transmit very good, but it works as a weather radio. And here's something that you guys have not seen in a while, for about 3 years, and brace yourself for seeing this, but this is my Midland ER-102, which actually is in need of repairs. It needs a new speaker, and crank broke off. Well, that was actually broken when I actually accidentally broke it. And then there's the handle, needs to be replaced, and the flashlight, I need to get new bulbs for the LED light and a new antenna. So yeah, this radio has seen some better days, but that's what happened to it, in case you're wondering. And then I also have a RadioShack Pro-46, which I got on eBay for about $40, and it works, and it gets the weather band, but it doesn't have the weather alert function. And behind here you can see a RadioShack multi-band radio right there, has weather on it, a vintage Electro brand, and then there's my scanner, my RadioShack Pro 2034, which I'm using the adapter to charge my shortwave radio, my Sangean ATS 909X. And the two radios that I have also is Venturer 2959, which is a 10-band radio. I paid $9 for it at a Goodwill, and this was also about $5 at a Goodwill. Is the Emerson MBR1 I think it's MBR1. I think it is. And here's one that also I did a video of back in 2010. Was this? This is my first NOAA weather radio that I ever gotten, and it was from a friend of mine who was into meteorology, and he decided to give this to me. And it was, but it too works, but I do not have a 9-volt battery for it. But on the bottom it will have a volume and a tuning knob, which is cool. And then there's a telescopic antenna, the button you press to listen to the weather, and then there's the speaker on the top. And behind on my headboard of my bed I have a Realistic Pro 2010 and it's a General Electric radio, which actually I did a video of back in 2013 of the severe thunderstorm watch number 511. You can see that on my channel. But yeah, that's about all of the weather radios I have. But I only have 4 that has the specific area message encoding, which actually this one is at my bedside, where I can actually do this, or I can test the alert. And I like a lot of WR-100s. I have seen the public alert logo on there. This is my second one that I got for $4, which actually is really nice. I like it. Why? And I know some people say, why did you get a second one? Well, you never know when you might need another one in case the other one goes out. Or, you know, I've actually seen people on YouTube with up to 6 of them. So, I don't know. But this one is my original one, the one that's been on YouTube since 2009 when I first posted my videos, which it still works. And it's still a great radio. I would highly recommend one. And then we have on the RadioShack Pro-97. And to recap all the ones that have the area message encoding, and then we have the zoneguard. Gets AM, FM, and weather, which I always have it on alert mode before I go to bed, because, you know, sometimes there has been several occasions during the summertime where I would be woken up in the middle of the night because of a severe thunderstorm warning or flash flood warning. So, but yeah, that's all my weather radio.